McDonald's, July 4th. That should not be happening. We're underwater. Still underwater. So this fitting here is a problem. It's back graded. Got this fitting here. That's an installation issue. So we come out of that fitting. And now we have grade again. Water's flowing. Very little grade, but it's flowing. Head back into the next back grade. Should not be showing up that much water. Camera's underwater somewhat. Due to this fitting not being properly set, pipe doesn't have enough grade. That's a connection there. Alright, we'll pass on through that one. As you see, that's the other side of the connection. Blue represents the connection. Not so bad, but should not have had that much water showing up in the camera. Like this connection here, that's proper flow. Water's not showing up in the camera, which represents proper flow. That is proper flow. This is what the flow should look like at all times. This is what it should look like at all times with the camera. You should see the water just naturally flowing through the pipe without any buildup of water in the pipe. That is proper flow. Improper flow. Improper flow, improper flow. Almost half the pipe is covered with water. Improper flow. Improper flow. Should not have any amount of water like this in the camera view. Which now you begin to see that it's coming out of them. And that represents a turbo belly in the pipe, which transition back to proper flow. As we back up, the water's building up over the camera. Improper flow, which represents a back grade in the pipe. Now we headed back to proper flow. Bad installation. Grade was not checked properly during installation of pipe. Proper flow, proper flow. This is proper flow. Proper flow. Proper flow, proper flow. flow. Go down to a hit it for the connection, and that will be your connection. Now this proper flow, hit it into a connection. Here is the main connection. To change proper flow. Connection, proper flow, hit it into the connection, proper flow, hit it into a connection. Into improper flow. Improper flow, we get it into. Same as we went through it the first time, improper flow. Back to proper flow. Proper flow, proper flow. Get back into improper flow again. That was the connection we went through prior. Back at the blue, they represent a joint. Improper flow again. Improper flow. It should not show up in the camera like such. That is improper flow. Again, just pass back through it. All those connections, technician that installed it did not check his grade properly to ensure that that the grade was passing through the fitting, which then caused an improper flow. Fitting must be turned on. Minimum 40-inch grade coming through the fitting, which this is causing all this improper flow. Failure to install fitting correctly. Improper flow. Another situation of fittings not installed properly causes improper flow. Improper flow due to fittings not being installed properly. proper flow. Failed to check the grade. Proper flow, proper flow, proper flow, proper flow. Okay, here we have no flow. That we beyond the fixture that we have the water running through, so there will not be any flow representation there. Let's go back and show you where the flow. Visual due to obstruction in line, which is this stuff here, which was traveling back with us, so we lost that. Alright, that concludes this session. McDonald's camera inspection.